Hello, Tabby. How are you? And hello to the three silent viewers. Yeah, I'm British. Quite a rarity on YouTube nowadays, apparently. But I suppose it's predominantly US based, I suppose. Thank you, Josie. Yeah, it's a shame, but to be fair, given the topics of my songs and the lyrics and stuff, it was bound to happen, and I kind of expected it. I just didn't expect them to reduce the views and stop promoting it the way they did when the original song was the very first Rob You Blind song that they pushed out to like tons of people, and that's the reason I was getting so many views all at once and about 200 subscribers a day at one point. And then the second they said that I qualified for monetization and I applied for it, that's when the algorithm started looking closer at my channel and seeing that a lot of the stuff isn't as advertiser friendly, and that's when they started stopped, sorry, pushing my stuff out as much, which it's fine, I get it. I'm not about to cry about it. It happens. I also have just realised that I accidentally turned the music off, so we will bring that back immediately because I don't want you guys to hear what I can, which is just me sat there in silence and speaking in between it. It's better to have the background noise. No, we won't do it on that. Bear with me a second. Here we go. So yeah, I apologise about the silence. I didn't realise that I'd closed the media player. Oh, awesome. I am, but I'm only drinking coffee. It's very rare that I drink. When I do, one, maybe a couple of times a month. Um, Usually either a whiskey or a cognac. But as a rule now, I don't really drink as much as I used to. Well, nowhere near as much as I used to. Yeah, they are. That was the whole. I don't know if the song's gone live yet. Let me just check. I believe it has. Yes, 6 days ago, Morty and the Gravediggers. If you say on a live, you sound like a. I'm not gonna finish that this early into the stream. YouTube. Yeah, that was the whole point of that song. Basically, I don't like the way people are self-censoring and using terms like unalive and suicide and things like that. Just because of like companies like YouTube or Google, I suppose. They just don't tend to like people saying certain things in videos. But clearly, with the way my channel goes, I don't care. I'm not going to conform to... You can hear the kids. I'm struggling to hear them myself. I mean, they are directly above me in the room, upstairs. But I didn't realise the mic would pick that up. The last stream, definitely, there was being very noisy and constantly walking in and out and just not wanting to sleep. But I didn't realise you could hear. Oh, you just meant I was... Yeah. Turns out it's an ASMR channel as well now. However, now you've made me aware that you can hear me drinking, I am going to try and drink quieter. Yeah, that's one of the reasons for the music. The main thing being the silence. I trip over my words a lot. Apparently, I mute my laptop so I can't hear the music, and all I can hear is my own voice and just sat here in silence. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm used to hearing my own voice. I just don't like it. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like the was a better touch. Really? Is that like physical colouring, or are you a digital artist? That's true. Sorry about that. Back to what I was saying about the children walking in. Old school colour and glitter. Now you've said that, I'm checking out your channel. I just need to work out how to go from the live stream onto your actual channel. There we are. Loving Elon's Musk. That's cool. Anytime. I'm glad your grandfather likes the music. I found it quite weird. Like, if you look at my my analytics, depending where you're from. Most of the people that listen to my channel are like 60 onwards, or 55 onwards sort of age. And I found it strange that they were the sort of people that were listening to the music. I mean, I suppose it makes sense because it's like doo-wop, swing, all the older sort of music. But it's not stuff that they'd have heard back on the radio back then. No, 39 isn't old, and I refuse to believe that because I'm only 5 years away. I'm not old, at least in my head. I'm definitely not, but no, it's still plenty of life in us, Tabby. Honestly, I just like music in general. from being about 11, I've grown up writing songs. I rapped when I was like 16 to early 20s. Prior to that, I got into MCing, which kind of like rap but fast and over like EDM type beats, donk, hard style, happy hardcore, that sort of thing. Somewhere in between all of that going on, I had a couple of people from Liverpool move next door. They got me into the Beatles and Ozzy Osbourne. I picked up a couple of my musical tastes from my dad, which was like AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Queen, Smokey, all of the older music, but not old music, like 70s onwards. And then the deal with the whole doo-wop and stuff like that. Oh, Buddy Holly, and like the stuff that my dad's dad would have listened to. He introduced me to a lot of that as well. The deal with the music that I'm doing on here is exactly what I've just said. It's not stuff you would have heard on the radio back then, but they, because of the style of music and the topics and things, it kind of works. And because you wouldn't have heard it back then, it doesn't exist. The only way people are going to be able to hear like that kind of music with these kind of topics is listening to channels like mine. Obscurus Vinyl does some similar stuff, Sus Records, and there's another couple. So I don't know. I just wanted to head down that route and make stuff that didn't exist in the past. The deal with Rob, I want my artists to have their own personality, to essentially be characters. And I wanted I wanted a character that was just a degenerate scumbag, just doesn't care about other people whatsoever, just lives for himself, does what he wants, the way he wants, and doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. From that, and the fact that prior to writing the original song, I could have sworn there was a song called I Am the Motherfucker. There isn't. I've spent years looking for it, and the opportunity arose when I could actually write that song. That's where the very first one came from. YouTube started pushing it out to loads of people. I started getting up to 200 subs a day, and people were asking for a part 2, a part 3. It ended up going up to a part 5, and he's essentially become the face of Watershed Records. Even though he was never meant to be, he was going to be a one-hit wonder, I suppose. I'm not. No, like all the people that are on Watershed Records, there's Rob You Blind, there's The Pink Lips, Hanker Down, Andy Biotic. The names I like to correlate with what the songs are about. So The Pink Lips talk about their female parts. The Foreskins are the male equivalent. Rob You Blind, it's a play on He Will Rob You Blind. Hunker Down, he's more tailored towards speaking about his wife and home life. And they're all just characters, but I personally write all the songs. Rob, also, hello, Lucifer. Thanks for dropping by, and Rob, it's his backstory or his what's going on with him is mentioned on a. It doesn't matter. The song's vinyl exclusive. It doesn't matter. Basically, his story at the minute is that he's on the run after releasing Blind Deception. He's going over to Aurora Groove Music, which is a channel that I'm currently working closely with. Aurora is also going to release a couple of Rob You Blind songs with as lyric videos. His is going to be the only channel where you'll be able to see them. I'm not putting them on mine, but I will put them in the community tab. Rob's going to go over to Aurora. He's going to spend like about 5 tracks continuing the I Am the Motherfucker, and spend it like exclusively with Aurora Groove Music. After that, his story is that he's heard an upcoming artist who will be joining Watershed Records, which is Stu Two Locks. Stu is a he plays guitar. Well, he lockpicks. That's his thing. He's a lockpicker, and he started the Shacklemen, which is a lockpicking club. He also plays guitar on some of his shorts, and he's given me permission to rip the audio from these shorts and put them into the music. His actual name, artist name, is Stu Two Locks, so I'll be using that in the songs. I'll be using his music in the songs, but it will be the Watershed artists that feature as the voice of the songs. Rob, or the story is that Rob is going to hear Stu play, and because he wants to work with Stu, he finds a way to come back from England to Watershed Records. Not sure where Watershed is supposed to be based. I had this whole thing with an island off the coast of England called Ravens Rock, but Rob is clearly American. So I'm not 100% sure on how it works. I'll probably go more into the backstory at some point, but as it stands, I've no idea on a current location, just what's going on behind the scenes with the artists and things. The Kid Rock song I didn't know about. I haven't actually heard much of Kid Rock. True. I'd say there is a part of, or some aspect of Rob within everyone, whether the people act on it or not. Maybe not so much the crime, maybe not so much the going around and stealing from people, cheating on people. He frames his best friend for a robbery, I think it was. He runs over a nun at one point in a stolen van and then steals money from the church to buy a Quran to burn the Quran in the back of the van. And like, maybe not so much those aspects, but the whole carefree element and not caring what people thinks of him, I'd say people could relate to and want to be more like. Sorry for the moment of silence. Another child walked in. And I've lost my train of thought. I'm not 100% sure how to answer. Are you Rob? It's just like a straight answer. Bricktop! Nice to see you, man. He does. What is it? Fellas want to be me. Ladies want the stick. Keep your eye on your girl or she'll be getting this dick. And he's not far wrong. A lot of people on the comments do say that it's their anthem or that the song was written about them. So he's not wrong. Also, Bricktop, you've been here before. How's the new screen? I wasn't sure whether the neon look was very Watershed, with it being old school. With the music being older, but I was aiming more towards like diners, I suppose. I've not been too bad. My partner's just started working nights or evenings. She works from like depending on the day. Like she works 3 days a week, and it's from anywhere from 3:30 to 4, and she finishes at 10. So I get the school run in the afternoons, which fucking great. And stressful. But all the kids are in bed. Mrs. isn't in yet. I've got another 40 minutes until she's finished. And I'm 2 months ahead with the music. I do need to upload the next song for members. There's a song going live tomorrow, which is public. But I haven't started uploading any songs from October. So the members song, the 1 week early song, isn't currently on, but it will be by the end of tonight, and then that'll be all as normal. You wouldn't have known any different, but yeah, that's what's going on behind the scenes. I'm also, there's a dude in the Discord, Timmy. He sent over a song. I'm going to put that on the channel at some point, and obviously I'll credit him in the description that it's not written by me, it's not one of mine, it's a subscriber submission song, but it's decent. I like it. Awesome. Now you've said that and saying that it's proper chill, I've just thought I should have probably gone with a more like a jazz sort of theme. The Discord, I'll just get the link up for you, Tabby. Copy. No, link expire. I don't suppose it matters if it expires. It won't matter after the stream anyway. There's the link to the Discord. No, end of the day, if anybody has any songs that they've made or any songs that they've written, I'm more than happy to put them on the channel if it fits the theme. Like if someone had, say, a song dedicated to their partner and it was just a straight love song, with the current Watershed records, it wouldn't fit the theme. Later down the line, I do want to branch out. I want to make a I don't know, possibly like a Watershed country, and it's just dedicated to like 70s sort of country style music. And I was going to do Watershed Kids, just purely because the kids' songs are easy. I have kids, I could then make music that they can listen to, and the channel, it'd work out really well, and exposure, I suppose. However, if parents listen to, say it was called Watershed Kids, parents listened to that and they heard, as an example, Baby Shark. They heard it on there, or even if they went to Ping Pong and heard Baby Shark, but then they found out that the creator behind that channel had Watershed Records or a channel like it, then that person would get cancelled just instantly, and the children's channel wouldn't work out anymore, or both channels would suffer, or something. So I have set up another channel, which I think was called Melodoodle. I'm going to put kids' songs on there. I do have 2, I think, on the laptop, but they've been there for about 2 months. I'm not in a rush to do that channel. It's literally just a bit of fun, break away from what I'm doing now, and post stuff that my kids can listen to. However, one of my kids, he's 5, he has heard Trapped with a Fart in an Elevator and spent a week straight walking around the house listening to that. So yeah, that was fun. He also walked in to the start of Motherfucker and looked at me shocked. Like, yeah, let's just get you back to bed. But yeah, no, definitely gonna give the kids channel a different name. But then for stuff that's like the same style, well, same theme music, but it's gonna be genre specific. It would be like Watershed Lo-Fi. I think that one exists. I just didn't do anything with that either. Watershed Country or Watershed 1970s. Watershed Doo-Wop or Watershed 1930s, like that sort of thing. And for each channel, it's going to be exactly the same logo, different colour, and then just underneath Watershed in the logo, it's got 1887. On the main logo, the 1887 is just a reference to the year when, in real life, the very first record label was set up. On the country one, it would say 1970, or on the doo-wop 1930, 1940, 50, whatever. Really? What is it about the word lo-fi? And, well, you respond to that. I'm just going to go back. Awesome. Yeah, how caught up are you on the music Bricktop? I've also, like, personally, I don't think this month has been the best. I thought with Rob being popular, swing would be a good theme to go for September, and swing in September kind of had a ring to it. But now, listening back, rather than listen to him in bulk when I'm just creating song after song, listening to them like days apart, I don't think it's been the best month for music. But next month we've got Spooktober, which is going to be all different genres of music, but they'll all be like Halloween themed sort of thing. So that should be fun, because we'll have the Pink Lips, we'll have the Foreskins. Barry McCocken is making another comeback, or making a comeback. Who else have we got? Stu Two Locks. He makes his first official appearance on Watershed with Spooktober. I've got a song called I'll Suck You Like a Vampire, but I don't have an artist name for it. Open to suggestions. Fonda Cox, Bend Over. Yeah, it's cliche, but he's one of the Foreskins. There's also IB Bustin, who is another one of the Foreskins. It's going to be the first month that those two get a solo track. Oh, I'll Suck You Like a Vampire could be a solo track from one of the Pink Lips. However, I see a lot of like Pink Lips and Foreskins themed songs. Maybe an idea to break it up a little bit. We've already got 2 from the Pink Lips, 1 from the Foreskins, plus 2 from individual members of the Foreskins. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. Or what's going to happen with the rest. Whether they're going to be solo members or just give them different names. I've also got to come up with 2 cover songs. So if you've got any favourite Halloween songs, I need 2 more. I did have Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. I think it was a doo-wop cover and it was shit. And there was one more that I can't remember. I've also got I Put a Spell on You, and It's Halloween Every Day. That one's an EDM cover. I Put a Spell on You, I think that was an oldies style. But yeah, that's what's coming up in that month. Up to date on the recent songs. Yeah, man. To be fair, I did the very first song with Barry, and the story behind that. Another guy was starting Surrey Sound System, another channel. I think he was in the chat last time I did a day stream. And he's actually called Barry. He's a guy that I've known for a couple of years, and I wanted to a song but reference him. And Big Baz was born. But yeah, it was literally going to be just a one and done sort of thing. But I decided to bring him back for Halloween, or for the Halloween event. He's got the voice for it, so why not? Spooky Scary Skeletons. I need to do it. Even if it's just a meme song, and even if I just post it on, I don't know, like a Tuesday or a Thursday when I don't normally post songs. I'm totally up for posting extra songs, as I mentioned on, if you've seen the massive community post and the whole thing with YouTube nerfing the channel. Oh, 1 second, sorry. Sorry if the dog deafened you. Yeah, if you've seen the big community post about YouTube nerfing the channel and they're not pushing it out as much, I've gone from like 12,000 views down to like 5,000 a day. It's a bit of a joke, but again, bound to happen. I did say I'd possibly just put out more stuff. So yeah, I think I'm almost definitely going to do Spooky Scary Skeletons. But is it a full song? I literally know like 4 lines of it. Is there more to the song, or is this going to be one where I'll take that chorus and then just have to write verses? Like, either way, I'm cool with it. I'm up for like a rewrite or a remix or something like that. Also, Bricktop, which title? The I'll Suck You Like a Vampire. There's a couple. The cool titles. I want to read them out, but I don't want to give too much away. But as an example, obviously I'll Suck You Like a Vampire. Given the channel, it's obvious what that's about. And let's go for... There's another one called Give Me Your Jelly Bean. There we are. So yeah, they're Halloween themed, but they're still very Watershed Records. Also, yes, I actually really love Blue Oyster Cult. That's another musical taste I picked up from my dad. And the very first time I heard Don't Fear the Reaper was while watching Halloween, which is why I relate it to Halloween. There's a car in the background that's playing Don't Fear the Reaper. Well, Tabby, all of those songs, and possibly at this rate, a lot more, will be coming throughout October. We'll have music every Monday and Wednesday, which will be Watershed Originals. Music every Friday, which will be cover songs like the 1930s, I can't remember, but the 1930s cover of I Put a Spell on You. And then, depending how far ahead I get, and if I can actually get all of these just uploaded as videos and then start moving into November, because I've got a fair few for November. Let's see. I don't know where my November songs are. That's a great start. But yeah, I've got a lot done for November. I've got a couple done for December. I've also got 7 for January. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do January yet. Because I will be having a birthday stream on the 30th. It's my birthday on the 31st, but it's Stu Two Locks. It's his birthday on the 30th. So it's going to be 12 a.m. on the 31st UK time. I'll be doing a live stream. As for releasing a song on Halloween itself, it falls on a Thursday. So, ordinarily, no. But, because you've just made me aware of that it's a Thursday. No, that's what I mean. Like, ordinarily, I don't release a song on a Thursday. Because you've just made me aware of it being a Thursday and holiday. Yes. Mentioned it a couple of times, but the old channel, I used to do like horror narrations and stuff like that, tell horror stories and creepypasta and twisted Disney stories and stuff. Halloween's my favourite holiday, so anytime I can like celebrate that, whether it's in real life or online or do something Halloween themed, then I'm all for it. So yes, I feel like I need to do something different. However, I don't fancy singing into a mic and then putting my voice into AI to make that make me sound good. Is it your birthday on Halloween? Mate, that is fucking mental. Ain't cool as fuck, but that is mad. I don't know why. I just find it strange, but not in a bad way. And cool when people are born on holidays. Like one of my best mates, he was born on Christmas Day. But then thinking about it, like, did he get more presents because it was his birthday and Christmas, or did he get less because, you know, you're already getting something? I don't know. But yeah, no, like when people are born on it'd explain liking Rob. What I need to do, actually, let's get the stream up. There we are. If you've got any ideas, suggestions, anything whatsoever for a Halloween song, by all means, like, I'll work with whatever. I don't currently have an idea for anything yet, but I do feel like I need to do something that isn't just what I'm doing. So I could have done the Stew Two Locks song for Halloween, because that's different. Kind of. That's working with a real person. That contains like real music. A guy's actually playing the guitar. It's not all just AI generated. But then I don't want people to wait the entire month to listen to Stew. People know that he's coming next month. Then there's people from his community that are looking forward to it. There's other people that are looking forward to like hearing real music blended with AI. I feel like I might have to do another couple, maybe. Another couple of Stew songs. Yeah, that's actually a scary thought, that. The fact that you not only know someone who was like Rob, but it was your dad. Hold on, is that a scary thought to me because I know the inner workings of Rob? Or is it just as bad because Rob's fucked and everyone's aware of it? I think the worst thing my dad ever did that he told me, he was out with his mates one night, stayed out all night, doing whatever it was, coming home at about 5:30, 6 in the morning, and he robbed, you know, the milk floats that milkmen drive around in. He robbed one of them and drove it home. They just parked it outside the house and went into bed. I'm fairly sure he's probably done a lot worse in his time. He's definitely tried some drugs, although he never spoke about which, and I am damn sure I've taken a hell of a lot more than him. So he could have spoke openly about it and it wouldn't have changed how I turned out. But as far as like being that sort of person, no, I don't think he's actually done like much that would be considered fucked up. And just to clarify, like, this was all stuff like in his teens. Like growing up, I had a really fucking good childhood. Caring dad, always there. Didn't even drink. Like, times, like literally a couple of times in like all the time that I can remember. And usually ended up pissed up, sitting on the doorstep. One night he ends up crawling through the, knocking on the door to be let in because he couldn't find his key. It was in his pocket. And he crawled in through the front door into the bathroom and fell asleep on the bathroom floor. Which is probably why he doesn't drink. Yeah, tell me about it. And yeah, no, I don't blame you. A lot of stuff, to be fair, a lot of stuff that I say as well probably shouldn't be said online. There's far too many eyes. But I'm open. I don't give a fuck. Also, as you can tell, we've passed that little time slot when I stopped caring about the whole, oh, well, YouTube might nerf me for this. Well, fuck them. I don't think they care this far into a stream. Yeah, I've had a couple. There was one when I was crawling down. I went on a night out with my cousin in the next town over. Ended up at some lass's house. Fell asleep. Like I didn't go back to like for any reason. It's like we were all mates at lass's house. Fell asleep. Left at about 3 a.m, I think. Still pissed up. Got to where there's a crematorium near us. There's a road, and then instead of a pavement, it's just a big strip of grass. Ended up crawling down the grass, pissing down with rain. Police pulled up next to us. Asked my cousin if I was alright. He said that I were. I asked him for a lift. They literally said no. Rolled the window up and fucked off. Another time, I was ended up down in a bottle of vodka. I think I was also on Lambrini. You know, as kids do. And I was crawling around my nana's hallway trying to make it to the toilet to throw up. Time we on 1:45. Right, I'll give it till about 5 to, and then I'm going to have to get off, start getting tea ready for the missus getting back. Probably watch either Riverdale or Sidemen, because apparently I fucking got into Sidemen recently. But then she'll be going to bed after 1 or 2 episodes, 1 or 2 videos, whatever we watch. And then I'll get this next video uploaded. Should we go for Barry? Should we make him the first Spooktober song? It'll also be released tomorrow for you, being a member. And then yeah, I'll possibly jump on a live stream again later. To be fair, I don't think my nana liked us getting pissed, but it's like my uncle, he was in his 20s, 30s, and we grew up on an estate, so it was like very close knit, and he always had his mates round. He drank, he sniffed a lot. He smoked a lot, and I think my nana was just happy for the company. And then there was the younger lot, all the like cousins, and all our mates. We'd all go around, either chill out at my nana's or chill out in the garden, and just get pissed up. Which she was very lenient, and I was only literally a 2-minute walk. My house was just down the street, so like obviously my parents knew what I was getting up to because they were like fine with it. My nana didn't give a shit. All the uncles and aunties and the parents of these cousins were all getting sniffed up and doing that. I suppose it was more, well, at least they're not doing this. Until a couple of years later when I think I was the only one that did. I got one of the cousins that I was closest to, I got him to try pills once. But I was the one that broke away from just drinking and tried other stuff. Cool. Well, we will most definitely go with Barry. So I don't feel like that's a Barry picture. Did Barry have a long beard? I'm just trying to pick. I don't know. All right, Bricktop. You're getting the final say here. There's that one. It's going to be made black and white if it's that one. Or oh, no, not move. Or that one. I feel like one of those needs to be the song picture. Actually, now I'm looking at it, I feel like it's going to be more the one on the left, because the one that's already black and white. Oh, the song's called Ride My Broomstick, which is why he's pointing to his cock. The one that's already black and white, he's wet. I could edit the tie out and just turn it into a bow tie. Number 2, the one on the black and white one. Oh, and my partner's back, so I'm going to mute and I'm going to head off now. But just let me know. Right, awesome. Yeah, we'll stick with that one then. I'll edit it a little bit because, like I said, his bow tie is an actual tie. And yeah, that'll be up for you tomorrow. Oh, as you can hear, everyone's present now. So yeah, I'm gonna get off, eat, watch whatever we're watching, possibly back on for a stream later on. But thanks for joining.